Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Beis Halevi in his Maimar Bitachon. We've been discussing the idea of one's obligation to have, of course, Bitachon, trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. At the same time, if there's illness or ailments that is plaguing a person, since that the Torah says, "V'nishmartem ma'od lenafshoseichem," you must truly guard your health very much. So it's not a contradiction then to go to the doctor. However, this that the Beis Halevi is teaching us is the following idea, and this is the perspective that a Jew has when he goes for medical treatment or he goes to find out his health status and the like, or when he takes medication, as we shall see today. The Beis Halevi is saying the following: a person has an obligation that he must go and visit a doctor if he's not feeling well. We're not on this level, as we mentioned yesterday, like the Ramban, where we can rely totally on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and therefore we have nothing to fear or to worry. And if a person is not feeling well and they're sick, we say, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, heal me, and they're going to be healed. Nobody in this generation is on such a level. So therefore, a person has aches and pains, they have some kind of malady, some kind of illness or sickness, they go to the doctor. However, what the Beis Halevi is teaching us is you cannot rely upon the doctors. You can go to the doctors, you can visit the doctors, you can take their diagnosis, and you can go to the pharmacy and fill your prescription for the medicine they believe that is going to help you the best. However, we're not relying upon the doctors. Rather, we are relying upon HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And as if you think about it, who is the one that gave the doctors, who is the one that put the ideas of medicine into the heads of man? Who is the one that gave such an opportunity that you, through chemicals or even through natural means and forms, you're able to create medications that are going to come and heal the bronchitis and heal the aches and the pains and get rid of the headaches? Who is the one that came up with all of these treatments, masterful treatments that go on in the hospitals today that can cure illnesses that 50 years ago, it wasn't even in anyone's wildest dreams that such an illness could be cured? Who's the one who gave all of that? It's all Hashem. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one who puts the thoughts inside of the heads of mankind to come up with these ideas of how to bring refuah, how to bring healing to the world. Because since that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the Roifei Cholim, He is the healer of all of the sick, it is people, the doctors, the scientists, the biologists, those that are coming through with the medication, with the treatments, with the surgeries, with all the different things that they do to help people get better. Hashem is the one, the Roifei Cholim, who is implanting the ideas of refuah and the skills and the abilities into the hands and the minds of the doctors to be able to follow through with what they say. And that's why it's brought down in the Shulchan Aruch the following idea. It says like this: Hanichnas lahakizdam, a person who enters into a doctor for bloodletting. Now, bloodletting used to be a very standard procedure that the medical world felt was very good for one's health, and it was a cure for all different illnesses and sicknesses that people had. So a person who's entering into the doctor to have his blood let, he should say the following words: Yiratzai milfanecha, may it be your will, Hashem Elokai, Hashem my God, she'esig zeh, that this procedure should be li for me, l'refuah, it should be a healing. Ki roifei chinam ata, because you are the roifei chinam, you are the doctor who doesn't take pay. Meaning you, Ribono Shel Olam, are the source of this treatment, working or not working. If it's going to make a difference in my status of my health, and I'm going to feel better and I'm going to be healed, it's because you are the roifei, you are the healer, Ribono Shel Olam, and therefore you are the one that is ultimately bringing the salvation to my sickness. And therefore, that's why the Mishnah Berurah writes over here, he says, Vu'adim b'chol midei de refuah yoymar zeh. Says the Mishnah Berurah, the Horowitz, in any kind of healing that a person does, any kind of treatment that they do, they should say these words, which is, before you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that this esig zeli the refuah, it should be a healing for me. Don't think that the medicine or the treatment or the surgery or the procedure is what is healing you. Rather, The healing is coming through Hashem. And therefore, when a person utters these words of prayer, Yasim Bitachon, boy, they place their bitachon, their trust in Hashem, v'yevakesh mimenu shetia lo refuah, and they request that the refuah, the healing, should come from Hashem. So there you have the words of the Horowitz himself explaining that this tefillah, this prayer, is all for increasing one's bitachon and recognizing it's not the medicine, it's not the surgery, it's not the procedure. It's not the cutting-edge doctor that I went to who came up with something new in his field that's going to save me. It's my bitachon, my trust is in the Ribbono Shel Olam. And the truth of the matter is, it's brought down in the Paiskim and the Halacha authorities that even when a person takes a pill, they take some Tylenol to get rid of their headache, they take their vitamins to give them wellness and health, they take the antibiotics to help cure the bronchitis or whatever other sickness they might have, a person should say these words, which is that is Yehiratzai milfanecha Hashem Elokai she'esig zeli refuah. This treatment, this medicine, this pill, this procedure, it should be a refuah, it should be a healing for me, because ki roifei chinam ata, you are Kadosh Baruch Hu, you are the healer of all of the sick, you are the one who brings this to us, and therefore we are allowed to go to the doctor, because the doctor is part of our hishtadlus, in order to make sure that we are guarding ourselves as best as we can, because we need the body to be able to serve you, Hashem. However, our bitachon, we rely solely upon you. Have a wonderful day. It should be a day of health and brios and success. And if even a person needs a little bit of medicine, a little bit of vitamins, a little bit of surgery, or any other kind of procedures, or a visit to the doctor, keep in mind the doctor is just a shaliach, just a messenger from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself is the Roifei Cholim, the healer of all sick. Have a wonderful day.